going on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello.
What's going on?
I'm very excited to be back. I'm very excited to be with you again.
Nice,
thank you. Back to reality, right?
Yeah, we are back to reality.
We haven't seen each other in a week.
Yes, correct.
100%.
A little more.
A little more?
Yeah, a little more.
How many days?
I don't know. Thursday the 25th? I don't know. The 26th? What's
right,
today?
Whatever.
Okay. June 7th?
Okay, everyone
10
listen.
days?
I'm back. I did my sister's wedding.
You had your sister's wedding.
It was
twins'
amazing.
Wedding. Yeah, it looked phenomenal.
It's very interesting, you know. Like both my sisters are married now.
They are married,
and I'm not.
You're not married.
And everyone kept saying to me, "You're next. You're next," and I just kept on going. I don't think so.
I mean,
I guess
you're all that's left.
Technically, I'm next.
If you, yeah.
Technically,
you're the only one that could also happen.
Yeah, it's either
or they are betting on one of your sisters to get divorced.
Oh, I guess so.
It's the only other option.
It would be worse
if you can't say that at that wedding.
It would be worse if it was like you're next. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe your older sister's next.
Yeah. No, you're next.
No, yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
We go with the flow.
You go with the flow. Marriage is what it is. If it comes to you, it comes to you.
So, I'm getting ready for we go to the wedding. We get there the day before, and I'll say now because who cares? It was at the Bronx Zoo.
Yes.
Right? I think I've said that maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? It doesn't fucking matter, right? It was at the zoo, and the day before, the wedding was beautiful. I cried, I laughed, I smiled, I got drunk. It was fantastic. I
cried, laughed, smiled, got drunk.
Yeah,
that's all you need from a good wedding.
That's all you need.
Maybe a little dance. How was the dancing?
There was a good band.
It was a band.
Yeah, they had a band.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, everyone was having a good time.
That's
my sister
great.
did the chair. He's Jewish, so my sister got in the chair.
Oh, she did the chair.
And she went up and down. And she all I could see, I saw from across the room, and she's just mouthing the words, "Holy fuck!"
That's fun.
Yeah, yeah. And she came off the chair sweating.
Really?
Yeah, my sister doesn't like rides.
Oh.
My twin, famously, we went to Six Flags when we were a child. My sister didn't go on a single ride.
Okay.
Right? We were going on the log flume. One of the easiest rides.
Yeah.
A ride that doesn't even require a safety belt.
No.
Well, we all got on the log flume as a family.
Okay.
And right before the log flume starts to go, my sister jumps off the ride onto the employees only section.
Really?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Literally. So, yeah, she must have hated the fucking chair.
Last night, I was talking to people about Escape from Pompeii. Do you remember that ride?
Of course.
It was like this big. In my memory, it's like a huge ride. At Busch Gardens. If you've been to Busch Gardens, you've probably been on it. Escape from Pompeii. It's like one of their big rides. There's T-shirts. They merchandise the shit out of it. This whole fucking to-do. I looked at a picture of it because we were talking about how big it was. It's
nothing.
It's like a slide.
No, I know.
It's like a slide at the park almost.
Yeah,
I've been on slides at parks, like community parks bigger than this. I was like, guys, this is going to be really embarrassing when I show you. Because we were talking about how big it was and how scary, but...
It's not actually big enough.
No, log flume, yeah.
And yeah.
The log flumes
sometimes
are thrilling.
That's why it's sometimes good things from your childhood to not revisit.
You think so?
I think there's some movies that I loved as a kid that I don't want to watch because the memory of them is so beautiful that I don't want them to be tainted by my reality today.
Yeah.
Like when someone goes, "Oh, it doesn't hold up." Man, that just ruins all the memories you had of it.
It doesn't not hold up if you don't watch it.
It doesn't. It always holds up.
It always holds up.
They go, "Sebastian,
if you never revisit it.
How's Liar? How's Liar? Still great in my mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
How's Ace Ventura: Pet Detective? Love it. Yeah. I know if I even think about the plot, I go, "This is trouble.
Yeah.
This is trouble."
No,
but I don't think about that. I just let my memory be my memory.
Yeah.
No point to revisit.
No point to. Yeah, I guess there's no point to revisit. Escape from Pompeii.
There was literally you only hurt yourself.
I shouldn't have. Yeah, because we were like hyping it up, and I wanted to just see it. We were like talking about how cool it was, I guess, and then I looked back and it was just tiny.
Yeah.
Smaller than you could even picture.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. I guess that's all rides in a way. Maybe. I don't know.
Do you know what? Maybe. So that's all rides.
I also think we're a little tainted. We're a little tainted because we also grew up by King Dakar, the biggest ride in the world.
You go, that's all rides. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. You literally took every stance in one sentence.
Okay, because I was retracting because we grew up by King Dakar, and it's the biggest ride in the world. So I think once you go on that, everything else seems small. Yeah. And that after a while is like, oh, it just is what it is.
Well, King Dakar's big, huge, tiny, small, fantastic, scary, love it. I don't know. Never mind. No, who knows?
King Dakar is the biggest ride, I think, in the world.
You speak like everything's on record.
Everything is on record right now. This isn't the record.
This is the family.
This is the family.
This is La Familia hanging out.
All right. I'm not trying to offend or walk around the toes or be on my toes because of the people. Because of the people who made Escape to Pompeii.
Spread the toes, people. Busch Gardens people. Robbie's just dancing around their toes.
The designer of Escape to Pompeii. I don't want to offend.
You don't want to dance around their toes.
I also
saying, don't dance around my toes.
I do. Okay. I think obviously rides when you go on them as an adult, they seem smaller.
Do you think now that women don't shave their pubes, we could bring the beat around the bush phrase back?
Do they not?
So anyways,
your sister's sweating.
So anyways, I'm at my sister. Yeah, let's go back to the. Come on, stop.
You started that.
No, you started. So the day before, my nephew, my brother-in-law, we go to the zoo.
Nice.
Love it. Haven't been to the zoo in forever.
Okay.
I'm having it. And I don't know what people have feelings about, like animals in cages. I don't really know what to feel, to be honest, because a lot of the things that they are saying there is like they're trying to help the animals.
That is what they say.
That is what they say.
I have enjoyed zoos as an adult.
Me too. I don't know. It's confusing.
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
They're like we saw.
Like I get why. Yeah, exactly.
They saw a tiger, and they're like, "There's only this many tigers, and we are having this one, and we're trying to mate them so they can make more tigers as endangered species to keep the species alive." I don't know.
Yeah, but I get like what's his name did.
Who?
Joe Exotic, Tiger King. Like he was probably not great.
What do you get?
Like I get why people were mad at that.
Oh,
I'm saying like what he did.
He was abusing the animals.
Yeah. Like I get the lashback. Or whatever for that, but I don't know.
Are you sure you want to make this stance public?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you sure that you're okay with going against Joe Exotic?
I'm down.
What if we get a DM that Joe Exotic wants to come on the pod? Can we go against Joe Exotic on the pod?
I'll talk to Joe.
You'll talk. Wait, so now we're back on Joe's team.
I'll have to sit down.
Now we're on Joe's team.
No, I just would be like, I think you might have been doing some not so nice things to those tigers.
That's what you would say.
I would talk to him. I would. I'm not afraid to like question people about what I believe in.
So Joe, you would meet Joe Exotic, and you go.
If he came on the pod,
and you go, so Joe, you know, I don't think you're doing such nice things to tigers.
I mean, I would ask him how jail. I guess he spent his time in jail.
How jail was? That's your question. Hey Joe, how's jail?
Joe, you're out of jail.
How was it?
I would say, I think he did his time.
I would say this
for his treatment of the tigers. He's good in my book. When he gets out.
You have hit every
when
range
he gets out.
Joe
when he
Exotic.
gets out. When he gets out.
Today,
he's good.
I
don't like what he did. He's
getting
hopefully rehabilitated for it.
You think
probably not getting rehabilitated properly in our prison system, but he is getting quote unquote rehabilitated from it. When he gets out, I could think what he did was bad, and then when he gets out, he's okay. He served his penance. Me personally, I'm cool with the Bronx Zoo. I think it's nice that you walked around with a child.
I need to ask you.
Your nephew.
Were you ever on the debate team?
No.
Interesting.
Oh, you think I'd be good?
No, I think you'd be bad.
You think I'd be bad? Why? I could take both sides.
I think you'd be standing in the middle of the podiums. I think you would be.
No.
No?
No, I think I have real opinions on things.
I think that you teeter-totter.
My opinions?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that you don't like to take a strong stance because you
I have a lot of strong stances.
I think that you like to think about stuff, be thoughtful about what life is, and I'm probably the opposite. I don't put any thought into it, and I say
I think there's nuance to some situations, but I do have stances.
And Joe Exotic, what's your stance?
My stance is that he is serving his wrongdoing, and when he's done serving his wrongdoing, that he gets a new lease on life. But the way he treated the Tigers was not. I don't agree with what he treated the Tigers, but he's serving and he'll come out on the other side with a clean slate.
There we go. Official stance of the pod.
Official stance.
I'm joining Robbie in that stance. So
okay,
anyways,
so I don't have issues with the zoo, I guess.
Okay, we're at the zoo. I don't know why I said that. Right, so we're at the zoo, and I'm hanging out with my nephew. He's a little kid, right?
Okay.
There's this phenomena. When you're with a child in public, as an adult, you could behave and yell almost however you want. I was walking around going, "We're gonna go see the monkeys!" Screaming. And parents were looking at me.
Up to a certain age.
Yes, 100%.
8, I would say.
Well, he was a child.
Yeah.
But parents are looking at me like I'm bringing joy to this child. And I swear to God, I'm not even doing it for the kid at a certain point.
Of course.
I'm going.
You were just reenacting the animals.
I'm making noises. My nephew's walking away and I'm hooting and hollering at the owls.
That's fun.
It was literally, I didn't know the freedom that you have when a toddler or a young child is around you.
Yeah.
I literally just got to say everything I felt. I literally took a sip of water. I go, oof, it tastes so good.
You like to make children laugh in this way.
But here's the thing. I think that might be who I really am.
That might be who you are?
You
should just do that then.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Why?
I don't want to say on the pod because it's not. I can't.
You can't just go, ooh, I like what? Sometimes you do that.
If you saw a big man taking a sip of a Dasani, ooh, I like the sip of the water.
If you were by yourself,
would you?
Completely by yourself?
Yes. Would you look for my handler? Would you look for the person that's taking care of me?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, Robbie.
You can maintain yourself while acting silly. Some people would think it's funny.
But I was approval from everyone.
You could say I'm a comedian.
No, I got approval from everyone.
Correct. Nobody's blinking an eye.
Because
you might get blink an eye. Yes.
And it was a freedom I haven't felt in so long. Because
see, you make fun of me.
I was able to. I make you fun of you about what?
That I say I want a child. There's pros. We can't.
Yeah,
we can't ignore the pros.
I guess we can't ignore the pros.
Walking around with a child all the time has got to be fun.
Is it not fun? But at the zoo. At the zoo,
not all the time.
No, at the zoo.
Yeah.
I imagine that if we're at Home Depot.
Not as fun.
Pretty. The hammer goes clack, 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 clack.
Okay, so
it might be fun.
Continue the zoo. I'm sorry.
And I'm walking around and I'm having a great time. So much so that people are literally smiling and waving at me like I'm an attraction at the zoo. I was an attraction because
you would have been an attraction with or without the kid at this point. If you're coming to I thought you get to pass as everyone else. That was the benefit. But now you're an attraction.
No, I get to. It's okay. I get to pass because I get a pass.
Okay.
I get the little kid pass, we'll call it.
Okay.
When you're hanging out with the little kid, you can make all the funny noises you want.
Yes.
I literally go, oh no, and you go, oh, what's the matter? I go, I'm having too good a time, you know? Like, I can just say stuff like that in the middle of everything, and people are just waving and going, and kids are going, Mommy, Daddy, why aren't you acting like that crazy man? Act like the crazy me, Mommy and Daddy. Please. I'm going, I got ants in my pants and I need to dance in front of the anteater, just wiggling my body. And I'm talking to people. There's like people talking about the dinosaurs and like with the microphones telling us about the animals. I'm just like, no way. Dinosaurs' teeth were the size of bananas? Literally, my nephew's gone, and I'm like, banana? A T-Rex teeth was the size of a banana? Wait a second. Was it a little banana or a big banana? I'm having the time of my life.
That's amazing.
And I guess I want to borrow kids.
Okay. I think it can be fun to hang out with a kid.
Yeah, I guess I want to.
I think we both have a childlike energy inside of us that it is nice, and you get to see when the kid gets excited over stupid things. It's like fun to get excited over stupid things.
I guess if you have a kid out there, I'll go do a fun activity with you.
Yeah. I used to go see my little cousins all the time and take them to do stuff.
And would you act like that?
A little bit. I would try to get into it. Not as good as you. They know that you're the comedian.
It's not a competition, Robbie. It's not a competition.
My little cousin, he knows you as a very funny man.
Of course, because
I have a question.
Okay, ask me the question.
Does your nephew think that you're very funny? Does he think you're one of the funniest people that he knows?
Yeah, I think so.
He's got it.
He doesn't know what I do.
No.
I tell him I make cars for monkeys.
You do?
He goes, "Where's Uncle Bob goes?" And he goes, he goes downstairs. He makes cars for monkeys.
That's nice.
Yeah,
but he
does.
Not? He gets excited. Like does he do it also?
Will
he be like, I got ants in my cans? Will he do that around the anteater if you're doing it?
No.
He's not doing that also.
No, he'll do. I call him my uncle though, and he likes that.
You call him uncle?
Yeah.
He thinks that's funny.
Yeah, I call him my uncle. He thinks that's really funny. You know what? It fucking is.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Is his dad laughing while you're doing this?
No.
No?
Dead.
Not laughing at all?
Not a single peep out of the two of them. It's almost like my brother-in-law had to take 2 kids to the zoo that day.
Yes, definitely.
Bringing me with your child isn't going to make it easier for you.
Okay.
I'm only riling them up.
Yes.
And then I'm saying, all right, see you later.
You can take a kid by yourself.
I don't think so.
You don't? All right. You just told people you would take their kids.
You got to be with me.
Oh, you got to be there.
Yeah, the adult has to be behind.
The both has to be present.
Yes, 100%.
But you'll hang with a kid and a parent.
Yeah, definitely.
So not even a babysitter.
Not even a babysitter. I want to be babysat.
Yeah, you want to be.
I want to be babysat.
Yeah.
What scenario can I be put in that I am just babysat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think here's the thing: people experience that with alcohol. They get to
Correct.
finally feel free.
Yes.
Right. But I was experiencing this with nothing. I was coming fresh off a stale pretzel.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I want to feel that all the time. I think it's just a license that I don't need to be the adult in this situation.
Correct.
I need to find more worlds that I'm not the adult.
Yes, but it's more fun with a kid. Because it's when you're with a bunch of adults and you're the least adult out of that, and then
judge.
You're like the child, and then they're kind of like, oh.
They're judging, yes.
Then it's like, I don't even know if they're judging, it's just not as fun.
Yeah, because they're not playing along.
No,
they're not laughing,
then it's like you're not the adult. The adults are taking care of it, but then you just feel like,
yeah,
all right, I'm not being taken seriously as a human.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That
either.
is not fun. Yeah.
No,
it's fun to be with. Little kids are funny.
Also, that couples getting. If you ever hung out with a group of couples, all the couples go home and they all talk about every single other couple that was at that party.
Really?
It is disgusting.
They talk about all the couples.
They could be best friends.
And everyone's talking.
Everyone leaves.
You think so?
And every couple talks about the other couples.
Interesting. I mean, I was just with 4 couples away. And I wonder if that was happening.
I don't know them. I don't know them, but I will say.
You know some of them.
I don't know them.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't know them, okay?
I don't know, yeah.
See, I make hard stances even if I know their lies.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know them.
True.
But I guarantee you they left and they
There's
just
some people talking shit.
Not talking shit.
Not shit, just gossip.
Gossip.
Yeah.
Couples love to leave.
You're right. I used to do that with
your ex.
With my ex. You just talk about people.
Yeah. One of the best parts about being in a relationship is that you're a team and you leave and you get to talk about everything that happens.
Correct.
You should have seen me after the wedding. I was trying to chit-chat with the guy at the gas station.
The gas station?
Yeah, I was just trying to find anyone to gossip about the wedding with.
Yeah.
Well, you're never going to believe what my mom did, you know? Yeah, dude.
Was the motel bar closed or it was ended and you went to go to the gas station?
The next morning.
For the 24-hour shift.
The next morning.
It was 4. Because I've been at a wedding where the hotel bar closes at the post party.
Yes.
And I'm still looking to keep the party going.
Oh, I was
especially in Jersey at 2 a.m.
Bro, 2 a.m. I don't like.
Me neither. I hate 2 a.m.
Even I told my mom bars kind of close in New York City at 2 a.m. And she goes,
Some of them do.
She goes, that stinks. Even my mom agreed. She goes, when I was a kid, we used to go out till 4 and then go to the diner and watch the sunrise.
That's a great time.
I
love doing that.
Yeah, that's what I think it's all about.
Yeah, me too.
It's not about,
My friend, we were supposed to hang out this weekend, and he called me 7 p.m. on Saturday saying they just got home from Friday night. So that's it's still possible. But I guess not as likely anymore. You got to look for it.
7 p.m.'s in it.
7 p.m. is the situation.
7 p.m. is a little different.
7
I don't think
p.m.
my
is the
mom would agree with
situation.
that. I think if my mom goes, oh, Sebastian went out, what time to get home? 8 o'clock the next night.
Yeah.
My mom would go, we should have a talk with him.
Okay. Oh,
We should
yeah,
have a talk with
true.
Sebastian. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's flirting with the woman.
I think 6 a.m.
is different.
it ends, and then you might have met someone or something out in your travels, and then you go hang out with the person 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then you get home 7 p.m. I think that's more likely the timeline. But what do I know? I didn't just talk to my friend and get the full lowdown.
Do you hear him?
What?
You tell the whole story and then you go, but what do I know?
All right, that's what happened. But still, he was out till 6 a.m.
100%.
And those were the people I used to go out till like 6 a.m. with. And
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
they still know the spots to do that, but it is dwindling.
Nah, but I mean, the wedding itself was beautiful, and I have nothing to really say about it because it's beautiful and special, and I like to keep things that are special to me close to my heart.
That's nice.
I'm a soft man.
Sure.
I'm a soft man.
You think so?
I mean, my parents just would say, the day's not over till Sebastian cried. The day's not over till Sebastian cried.
Nice.
And laugh in my face. Sebastian's crying again. Look at our child, the fucking loser crying in the back seat. The day's not over till Sebastian cried. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm a soft man.
That puts a lot of pressure on you to cry every day.
It did.
These days
It
never
was
gonna
so
fucking
hard.
end.
I was begging my mom. I go, hit me. I need to cry.
This day needs to end.
Talking about the day's not ending until 7 p.m. Sometimes I would stay up for days and days because nothing sad happened.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm joking. My nephew did go. He goes, this is the best day ever.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
But here's the thing. He meant it.
yes.
He didn't just say it. He meant it.
Of course.
When was the last time you said this is the best day ever?
I don't know. I have good days. I don't know if I'm ever saying best day ever,
I know.
but I think I would remember good days.
I've been trying to do more positive self-talk to myself.
That's good.
I've been trying to like
Hype
literally
yourself up.
Yes, not even just being like, this is awesome.
Okay.
This is great.
That's good.
Something happened the other day. I was talking to somebody, something yada yada. And I just go, I live the dream.
I think that's nice.
Because there's no point for me not to be living the dream.
yes.
I think everyone could say that to a certain degree. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but
I used to say, I mean, there's parts I hated about my life, but there was
Of
also
course.
times where I was like, I live a great life.
Yeah. I've been trying to clock those moments more as
Yeah.
I continue.
I also
with stuff.
think I was talking to someone.
It's so easy to recognize the bad.
Yeah.
It's so easy to be like, oh, this sucks.
Yes.
But it's so quick to not clock that something amazing is happening.
Yes.
You were talking
That's
to someone?
hard. I think they were like, I mean, there's people that we know. We've talked about them on the podcast before. I am not one of them, but that go to Disney World a lot. And
Okay.
that's like their happy place.
Yes.
They are like, things are feeling down. Like as soon as they're in Orlando, they can feel good.
Yeah.
It's like an escape, whatever. And I think I feel how a lot of people feel about Disney, about New York. Like, I'm happy here. I don't think it's because of like characters, songs, and whatever, but I think it's like a sense of community.
You know who I
It's
think
nice
has-
food. I'm wearing a Disney shirt. I just
know.
realized.
You know who I think was one of the best times at Disney?
Who?
The people that work there.
You think so?
The princesses that work there.
Some do, some don't.
Imagine trying to pick up someone that's a princess at Disney at a local bar.
What do you mean?
Like you go try to chat them up. Like you don't know they work at Disney.
Okay.
And you go, let me go chat this person up a little.
You're in Orlando,
You're in
right
Orlando.
outside of
Or say
Disney.
you're in your hometown and they work at Disney, right?
Okay, they're home for the weekend.
Great. And you go chat them up.
Okay.
The attention that person normally gets must be through the roof.
Yes.
What could you do as a normal person that would make them feel more special than them dressing up as Cinderella every day and kids going, she's real?
I guess
She's
the only
real!"
issue is that they don't make enough money to be like, like if you were loaded,
Of
you could be
course.
like, that's the only issue.
That's-
but yeah,
but
for
I-
the attention.
The attention.
Yeah, no.
There's no one that's going to give someone that worked at Disney more attention than
like a
than
character.
at Disney. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was walking around the Bronx Zoo in a tuxedo.
You were working back really?
Yeah.
Oh, duh. The day of the wedding.
Yeah.
This is now day 2. This is
day 2. I'm
picturing you doing the monkey and the anteater and all that shit with the tuxedo. Day 1. I'm like, what the fuck? His mother must have been so pissed.
Oh, no.
He was wearing the tuxedo around the zoo the day before the wedding.
I wish. No.
So, all right. Day of the wedding, also in the zoo. And you're walking around.
And you're walking around. And, like, people are just going, you're looking good, brother. You know, like, people are like.
Because it's still open to the public.
Yes.
And you have to get to the venue that's closed off.
100%.
I see.
My sister was walking around. Little girls were stopping her like she was a Disney princess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, imagine a person that experiences that every day.
Yes. Interesting. Yeah. That is
how do you compete
a lot
with
of attention.
That?
That's like celebrities.
Yeah. You try not to. You can't compete with that.
No. You have to create or fit into that person's life in another way.
But I'm back in Brooklyn. The wedding was beautiful, and I had
nice.
a good time. You know how I know I'm back in Brooklyn?
How do you know?
I'm walking outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm walking outside.
This is incredible.
I'm walking behind these. I know. I texted you as soon as I fucking heard this. I'm walking behind, and there's these like couple girls moving into my neighborhood, right? And they're moving their stuff, and 2 white girls. Let's just have to get that out of the way, for the story. So there's 2 girls, and one girl goes, "Ew, Rebecca, unhoused people are so gross."
Wild.
Unhoused people are so
when you
gross.
First sent me this, my initial thought is like, don't say anything. So gross is significantly worse than the whatever small positive saying unhoused instead of homeless would be. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe she knew that it was bad and she was just trying to hedge a little bit. Like maybe she knew it was going to be a -7 on the net impact statement. And she was like, if I say unhoused instead of homeless, it'll just go to a -6.
It's like she didn't show up all semester for the class, but did the extra credit assignments.
Yeah. Exactly.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yes.
I'm adding 10 points to nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It's literally, this woman is what is wrong with some of the world.
What's wrong with Brooklyn?
Yes, it's some of Brooklyn.
Of gentrification.
Yeah, 100%.
It is gentrification in a sentence.
That is gentrification in a sentence. Ew, unhoused people are so gross.
Yes.
That is gentrification.
Yes.
It literally, I went, oh. I was shocked.
Yeah, that deserves an audible gasp.
I couldn't believe.
Deserves an audible gasp.
I couldn't believe those people exist.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's NIMBY, not in my backyard. They support unhoused people, just not in their area.
Well, they don't even support them.
Oh, I guess they don't support them.
That girl had
I guess
no
they support.
Support.
Calling them the proper, yeah.
She just had to make sure. She moved to Brooklyn, so she's like, I'm going to pick up the terminology, and then maybe my heart will change after that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
First step, the words we call people, right?
Yeah.
Like, who cares? What about your fucking actions, lady?
Yeah.
It was truly, and here's the thing, it wasn't even, there are not a lot of homeless people by me.
Yeah.
It's truly not like an area where there's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah.
But this woman, I literally.
That's wild.
We have a date on Thursday, me and her.
What was her name? You didn't catch her name? Her and Rebecca.
Celeste
and Rebecca.
Hi, my name's Celeste. And she goes, ugh. Plus size people are so fucking disgusting. She goes, you're a plus size man, and that makes me want to barf in my fucking pants.
At least she called you plus size.
She called me plus size.
That's nice.
100%. You know what's funny?
What?
When they call, sometimes for women clothes, when it's plus size, they call it a woman wear. They go, these clothes are for women, and they put women in quotes.
Wait. So there's women's clothing.
And then the women's clothing.
And then there's women's clothing.
Where they have in quotes.
And that's for
plus size women.
Plus size people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but this woman is literally everything. This is everything that's wrong in the world.
Yeah.
because she'll shit on someone else for not saying unhoused.
Which is insane.
Because I'll tell you this. I don't know much about unhoused people, but I'll tell you this. They care more about you not being visibly disgusted by them than the term that you call them. What you
say behind, yeah.
Let's get the adjective right. I think they'd rather...
Also, you don't care about the word. Like,
the actual...
if you're trying to say unhoused, it's because you're empathetic to the point where they don't have... It's not their fault. Mm-hmm. They're not homeless. They're unhoused. Like, everyone should have a house. Like, you're not understanding the reasoning behind why you would call them unhoused in the first place.
She understood the reasoning. The reasoning was so that she could fit in a group of circle.
Yeah, well, that's
the reason.
That's doing the most minimum amount of any type of, like, helping or anything.
That was the reason was that she belonged in Brooklyn now.
Yeah.
And now she uses those words.
Yeah, that's...
I wonder if she wrote down a list of words and then she just drew an arrow to what she has to say now before she moved to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Just a list of words.
Yeah, interesting.
Just vocabulary words. Vocab for Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Vocab for the woke bitches. Bitches. Girls.
Yeah, that is a wild sentence.
And it sucks because she was hot as fuck.
Really?
Of course. Of course. It sucks.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. Because I say the wrong thing all the time.
Okay.
I do think I say, I know I make mistakes.
For sure. Everybody makes mistakes.
But I want my heart to be in the right place.
I think your heart is usually in the right place. Oh, I would say always in the right place.
Yeah.
Not usually.
That's why I try. I know I make mistakes all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm usually like, yeah. I was about to say something horrible.
I mean, you don't like reckless. You don't like topics that you can't be as reckless with, I think.
I don't want to make people feel bad.
Yeah, I think you like to be you and not have to be thinking while you're trying to be funny.
Yeah, 100%.
Like on the fly. Like it's hard to be doing like a lot of these things.
Navigating, yes.
Yeah.
I say the wrong thing all the time, which is one reason why I love the Instagram.
Okay.
Because you can unsend a message.
You can unsend a message. Unsend DMs.
But Robbie?
What?
Beautiful news has hit this world today.
There's new news?
In the new Apple iOS, you will officially be able to edit and unsend text messages.
Interesting. Unsend, and they won't even know.
Just in time for summer. Just in time for day drinking.
Day drinking is the most dangerous. That is the most dangerous time to DM. To be having access to a phone. Is 8 p.m. after you've been day drinking. Because
here's the thing. If someone sends you a wild message at 2 in the morning, you go, it was 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Someone sends you a wild message 6:30. You go, what, are they waiting for dinner and talk about how hard their dick is?
Okay. I've never said that.
You've never told someone your dick is hard?
No. In a DM?
Same. Same.
I also think it's not a lot of programming time after the nighttime shift. Whereas like you could actually meet up. Like almost worst case scenario
is you meet up.
Is you meet up.
I know.
Is you send a DM at 6:30 and now it's 8:15 and you're with somebody you never would have seen in a million years.
1,000%.
And now you're somewhere in Queens.
It's like, what am I doing? And you're
just,
sobering up. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're sitting there. You're watching old Hey Arnold's. You're like, what's happening? I'm eating hummus and pretzels.
That's the worst part.
At Janine's house from middle school. What the fuck is happening?
She's got a husband that might come home.
100%.
Because you just thought her boobs looked good while she was day drinking.
Oh my god!
And you're like, yeah, we should meet up sometime. What are you doing tonight? Trying to be sober in the DMs, and you meet up, and yeah, that is the worst case scenario.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
You could someone sends me something at 3 a.m, fine.
Yeah.
The middle of the day is where shit gets iffy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's scary.
This is good though. That's a good point because it will be needed for the summer.
Yes, we'll need it for the summer, and now we could unsend messages, even the typo.
Yes.
Even a typo.
Or yeah, you read it, you don't like it in 3 minutes.
Yes.
Sometimes you need. I try to reread things if I'm going to be sending, but sometimes you need to proofread multiple. You need to sleep on it.
You do.
And sleeping on it might be 5 minutes.
Have you ever written a text in the notes app and hit copy paste?
Oh, many times.
It's necessary.
I've been in a relationship.
That's the thing.
I mean, anyone who's been in a relationship and is now out of a relationship at least has done one in the drafts.
Oh my God. Isn't it funny how when you're in a relationship sometimes you have to even be more... You can't be as free with your thoughts. You have to be, just because I know two hearts intertwined become one, yada, yada. But I'm in my notes app being like, well, they don't like when I say BB. They like when I say BABY. You know? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I meant like a breakup situation. Or like, like a longer text message. This is how I communicating feelings. Yeah, that sometimes goes in you got to write that out beforehand.
And sometimes you'll send something out of sadness or anger.
Yes.
And then sometimes it's just like you just need to get it out and then you got to get rid of it.
Yes.
Like it's like a you know how there's like post nut clarity?
Yes.
Men talk about post nut clarity.
Yes.
Sometimes there's a post text clarity.
Post simp text message. Yeah. 100%.
Sometimes it's like
there
it's
is
just
a post simp boy text message clarity. 100%.
I just need to know I had the capacity to hit send on that.
Yes.
I don't actually need to have this conversation with you.
No, especially the next day. Sometimes it's 2 a.m. You can't sleep. And this is on your mind, and you're like, I'll be able to sleep if I get this out.
I would rather be left unread than sometimes see these next day texts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would rather you just never respond to me.
Yeah. I understand that.
Then the next day, strike up a combo.
Interesting. I feel like over the past few years, if I'm meeting someone, I'll try to get their Instagram. I don't know if that's
before
because
the text.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because of the way that is. I don't know.
When you meet a girl, do you save their number or no?
I don't get no. I don't save numbers for a long time.
I don't save numbers for a long time.
I don't save numbers for a long time.
Special to me if they have a first and a last name in my phone.
Okay.
You know that I have real feelings if they have a picture on the top.
Okay. You put the picture, not if because anyone can send their own picture.
Oh, you mean to add to your contacts?
Yeah. No,
if I put the picture.
Yeah.
Most of the time I don't. I just put the number. I'll be like, we'll see if I'll save it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Healthy.
When I was in New Orleans, one of the nights we went to when my friend's birthday, they had a birthday party at this like woman's house in New Orleans.
Beautiful.
Who has like kids and she's whatever. She also has an apartment in New York. And she was like, oh, you do comedy? I would love to come to a show or whatever. So everyone left, and I was the last person in the house. I was like in the bathroom whenever I go to leave. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you should come to a show. I guess let me get your Instagram. I was like asking for her Instagram. That's also where we promote the show. I'm not going to text people to be like, and whatever. She was like, I don't do that. I gave her a hug and left. And apparently she like hit my friend up and was like, yeah, maybe if he was 15 years older, and they couldn't figure out who it was. And everybody in the group was like, yeah, she texted me if your friend was 15 years older. And then everyone was like, oh, I don't know who it was. And I was like, I mean, it might have been me. I did ask for her Instagram when I was leaving. And everybody was just like, Robbie, what the fuck? You asked for her Instagram? She's in her 50s.
You asked for a girl's Instagram.
A woman. A mom. But I was all like, oh, how else am I going to tell her about the show? Or we talked like a half an hour about New York. She was like, I don't know if I should sell my apartment. And I was like, selling her on New York a little bit.
You're going to get a LinkedIn request in a couple of days.
I don't know.
100%. She'll mail you a letter. Here's my handle. Yeah. I downloaded Instagram so we could link up on there.
I mean, hey, fuck it. I don't know.
Fuck it?
I mean, if she wants to follow and come to the show, I'm down, of course. But
you down?
Yeah.
You're down. How far are you down?
I don't... Not that... I don't know. Anyways, maybe I should move back to the texting more. Go old fashioned. What's your number? If you meet somebody.
What's your number?
Even like dudes, I meet them. I
get their Instagram.
I do Instagram more.
Me too.
That's like a point of contact. I feel like
that's easier.
Yeah. Also, I can unsend a message if I want.
100%. So that's why I'm saying that it might be a text in summer.
I also have.
We're turning blue this summer.
Wait, we are turning blue.
We're turning blue. We're going blue this summer.
Going blue.
I know that everyone's going green. The boys, we're going blue.
I like that.
Right?
Well, I have some beef with Instagram as well.
What's going on?
I don't know if this happened to you. So I got a new update on Instagram, and if I go to respond to somebody's story, they got rid of 2 out of the 4 emojis.
Oh,
2 out of the 8 emojis.
What did they get rid of?
And that was the only. So I also, when we were having this conversation about Instagram, about how I get the girl's Instagram, woman, she was a grown woman. But I was the only one who had gotten these story responses removed. And they got rid of the 2 ones I probably used the most.
What are the 2 what are the 2 Instagram emojis they got rid of?
For me, 100 and the party emoji.
Oh, those are great.
Those are the bit. Yeah. Now I'm using the claps.
The claps.
But I like the party way more than the clap.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah.
The clap's like, oh, good for you. If someone sends me a clap, I'm like, all right.
That's the most affirmative one now.
Party might be the best one of them all.
Yeah, party. I think party's the one I use the most, definitely.
Or if someone says a good point and you just go 100.
100's not bad, yeah.
No, but party might be the best reaction of them all.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's the one I use the most. I mean, yeah, you use sad when something's sad.
I would never.
I use the O face a decent amount. I'm not really big on the hearts. The laugh obviously serves a purpose, but party you can use for everything. I like party's good.
I like the fire emoji.
Fire's fun.
You know why? If you react with the fire emoji, it can mean anything.
It depends on the person.
Yes, but I'm saying as a first shot in the dark, it can mean anything.
Okay.
Since someone takes a picture, they're at a nice bar, them and their friends, you send a fire emoji. The bar looks cool. Looks like you're having a great time. You look hot as shit.
See, I would do party in that sense.
See, but fire's a little more flirty.
Fire is definitely more flirty.
I heard this idea of what flirting is.
Okay.
Flirting is how to flirt, someone said, is to push it to the line without the other person being sure if it's something there or not.
Okay.
Like, the fun of flirting is the question is
questioning,
you're flirting.
Is building tension.
Yes. Is this flirting or not?
Is there tension? Yeah, there is obviously tension, but it's just like...
To what degree?
Not speaking about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the flame emoji perfectly encapsulated that. Is this about me? Is this about the situation?
You don't think party is even more ambiguous?
I think party is not as much flirty. There's nothing kind of hot or romantic about party.
Yes. But you could build up.
I'm just saying, if you shoot one out the gates.
Yeah. So let's say you got to get to 100 for then it's not flirting anymore. It's like, all right, we're intimate.
Yeah.
I think the flame emoji, you come in at an 80. Whereas I think the party, you come in at like 15 and you can build. Yeah, but I like to take my time from 15 to 100.
Some people don't want.
I think most people probably want to be in the 80, 70, 80 range.
Yeah, 100%.
And build up to the 100.
I would say I'm more in
the 100
the
is the kiss, I would say, right? Is that like when you're like, it's so much tension where you just kiss, or you're like, you make a very direct move would be once you break the plane.
Then you're officially done flirting.
Yes, once you make a direct move.
And this is why I think a lot of women like, it sucks, but women like guys that can't fucking commit. Because it's the same question.
Yeah.
It's the same, like, mystique. Will this, it won't this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's the same sort of thing as flirting. The excitement of it all is what's getting the people excited.
Interesting.
The tension, the question mark is the beautiful part of it.
Yeah. Probably.
So I think that might be why women like men that don't commit.
Can't begin to unpack.
You can't begin to unpack?
No, I don't know.
Why can't you begin to unpack this?
I don't know. I don't know why people like people that don't commit. That doesn't sound fun.
Unpack. Stay a while.
You think people like
Rob? Stay a while.
I'm gonna stay.
Do you put your suitcase on the thing and put your clothes in the drawers?
I do.
You unpack at a hotel?
If I'm staying 4 or more nights. 4 or more nights, I unpack.
You put the stuff.
I hang clothes up.
You put the clothes away?
4 or more nights. When I went to Disney by myself, I was there 6 nights.
Jesus Christ, Robbie.
When I went just to St. Bart's, I unpacked everything. You're there for a week. You're not going to unpack? How long do you have to be somewhere to unpack?
A year lease.
I know that, actually.
A year lease.
It took you 2 months to unpack this in this apartment.
Yeah. I don't like to commit.
Yeah, no.
I still wasn't. Yeah.
No, I can unpack. Oh, this is about commitment.
Yeah, that's why this is.
Yeah,
this
no,
is what I'm wondering.
I unpack.
Interesting. I think people, if I go in someone's hotel room and they're unpacked, I go, are you okay? Do you not have a family?
What is that?
I
think you would be more someone who's unpacked.
Someone that unpacks.
All right, let me wait. I think
someone that unpacks in a hotel.
Okay.
They have a house, not a home.
Okay.
Someone that unpacks their clothes in a hotel room. They live in a house. They don't live in a home.
Oh, I don't know about that. I would think you're someone who's more likely to unpack.
Why?
Because I think you have a better job living in fake realities.
Oh, I do.
I think you could live I think you could have a 1 week romantic complete getaway where you live in a reality and then it ends and it was beautiful. It happened. It's over.
That's all
I think you could live in a reality like that. Maybe even better than I could.
The douchiest thing I've ever said is literally.
You don't have to say. I don't know. No. I have no idea if this is gonna be.
No. We might hit unsend on this. Who knows? Okay. But we're going blue all summer, baby.
All right, going blue.
All right. But wasn't it beautiful the time that we got to spend together?
You've said that.
Yeah.
On the way out?
On the way out.
But wasn't it beautiful the time we got to spend together? That's not that douchey.
You don't think so?
No.
Because I truly mean it.
Yeah, I know you do.
I really mean it.
Yeah.
It's truly beautiful.
I do think that you can spend beautiful time with people.
Here's the thing: at the beginning of all this stuff, excitement. You're at the top. You at the top of the mountain. You're having fun, and then at a certain point, it's just gonna start going down.
You think so?
100%. And then after a long commitment, it starts going back up again, and you reap more benefits. Right? Because then it's all of a sudden like I have someone if I need to take me to the hospital. Right?
Wow. Yeah.
But like there's a dip off point where relationships just start to suck.
Interesting.
And then they start to get better when you go, oh, we aren't just lovers. You are my person. You are my family.
Yes.
And that's what marriage is.
Okay.
No, I don't fucking know.
No,
I don't know. I don't know. No, but I think that is. Marriage might in some ways be that agreement of like we're aiming towards that part of our like we're building now together.
Yeah.
You're pedaling back uphill for the beautiful parts.
Yes. It is probably nice that your sister's wedding and everything is over. Like it's nice to get I think people
I had a great time. I just want everyone to know I'm so happy
for
her.
It's beautiful.
I'm
beautiful.
So fucking happy.
Beautiful.
All the thoughts I say, I'm just bullshitting.
Of course.
I'm just
somebody asked me.
So fucking
one
happy
of my
for
really
her,
good friends asked me to be in his bridal party. Which I said yes. I've talked shit about like getting invited to bachelor parties and stuff. I didn't end up going to his bachelor party. We were roommates at the time.
Sure.
But he sent me like a caveat of like it's not a lot of duties, like all this stuff. I felt so bad. I was like, no, I'm totally in. He's like, oh, the outfit is free. Like, don't worry.
Oh.
And I was just like, I felt so bad. I just had to say back. I was like, I talk so much shit. Like, none of it is to be taken seriously. Like, I would be
100%.
honored to do that. Like, thank you.
Yes.
But he's also not somebody who's gonna make me do a bunch of shit I don't want to do. Like, there's some people that ask way too much. I think but those aren't my friends. Like, I wouldn't be close friends with somebody, I think, that's making you do some crazy shit and spend all this money if you don't want to or can't. Like, that's just an unreasonable person.
1,000%. Yes.
But what I was going to say, people that have a wedding planned on the books, I mean, they talk about it all the time.
Oh, and I don't have to hear that anymore.
It's no more, yes. And I'm not saying that your sister talked about it a lot, but it's part of the family.
The group chat,
yeah,
etc.
It's just like in the back. And it's just, I've noticed, because a lot of people I know are getting married, and it's just part of every conversation. Once the wedding is on the books, it could be in 4 years, it could be in a year and a half, it ends up being part of every conversation.
Staten Island mom, here's the thing. It's not going to be the bride of someone from Staten Island that talks about the wedding a lot.
Okay.
It's going to be the mother that talks
It's gonna
about
be the mother?
wedding.
Yes.
My mom.
Male or, yeah.
My mom, they hired a wedding planner, and she was micromanaging him.
She was micromanaging the wedding planner?
It was truly
Incredible.
remarkable. It was truly remarkable. I got a text from my mother before the wedding.
Okay.
To come to the wedding. I'm coming by myself, right?
Yes.
I didn't bring anyone. Sorry. It is what it is. Kings
Sorry to the listeners.
Sorry to everyone that, people were begging me. No, I'm kidding. I could have gone with people. I wish. I'm really happy I didn't because I got to spend
I think
time
it
with
would
my
probably
family.
been better.
Right. My mom sent me a list. List to pack.
Okay.
Clothes for Friday nights. Hawaiian shirt. Pants. Shoes. Clothes for Saturday. White shirt. Dress socks. Clothes for after party. T-shirt. Ralph Lauren t-shirt. Jeans. Clothes for breakfast. Soft blue shirt. White t-shirt. Jeans. Sneakers. Pack. Sleep. Underwear. Undershirts. Toiletries. Deodorant. Q-tips. Razor. Question mark. Maybe. These are the maybes. Cologne. Pen. Paper. Phone charger. My mother.
Yeah. I get it.
My mother might think I've never walked outside without
But there's
walking
also,
in a wall.
I think there's something calming about making a list and like getting things in order. Like, yeah, that's, my mom would love to be able to send a text like that. I think she knows that it would have to be a phone call to be taken seriously.
Well, my mom sends a text like that.
Well, I mean, you don't take it
and
seriously.
you know what happens?
What?
It ends up on here.
Oh, okay.
You know what? She gets to do stuff like that.
I have a question, though.
And I get to do stuff like this.
I have a question.
That's the fair game of it.
I have a serious question.
Serious?
Yeah.
My mother was so fucking funny. Go ahead.
I wish I could see your mother.
My mom screamed at me. It was so funny. Go ahead.
Did you use the list?
No.
When you packed?
No.
You did it? You didn't open it and look once? Make sure you had everything?
I had 2 outfits. I put them in the suitcase.
So you didn't reference the list?
Not once.
Okay, I believe you.
Not once.
Yeah, you wouldn't lie.
Not once. My mom didn't write toothbrush, so I was screwed the whole fucking weekend.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I didn't.
That you just
toothbrush.
did the list, but I'm saying, did you look at it? You didn't even look at it. All right. Yeah.
I knew what I had to
Yeah,
write.
of course.
I bought 2 new outfits for the wedding, and then I had a tuxedo.
Yeah.
What are we doing at this point?
Yeah.
No, but I wonder. Now I wonder where that energy is going to be channeled from my mother.
I don't know.
Nah, I think I'm pretty good at packing what I need to pack.
Yeah. I lose a lot of stuff. So honestly, I'm surprised I don't get more texts. My mom will be like, you should make a list, this, that.
I never got texts like that when I was with a girl.
Okay.
When I had a girlfriend, I never got texts like that.
Interesting.
But as soon as the girlfriend's gone, Italian sons become children again. I could be
if you're single. Yeah, this is true.
If I could be 65 years old. If I became single again, my mother would consider me a child.
That's true.
There's some phenomenon that, like, Italian boys, if they don't have a partner, they're a child. I gotta dance in my pants and I need to dance. And she has fucking reason for everything she does.
She's right.
All I do is exhibit behavior that says you should send me a list. Ooh,
beautiful.
This water is delicious.
Let's plug the show.
Yeah.
June 17th, if you're around, please buy tickets. We need to get those tickets out, baby. So June 17th, we'll be back at Caveat. It's going to be a very fun night. Please come out to that. We have a very exciting show. Yeah, come out to the show, June 17th.
It's going to be beautiful. Please stream the show, right? We're selling those live stream tickets at Caveat, so you could check that out. Yeah, that's important.
We saw a few people bought them already. Keep buying those streaming tickets.
Yeah, keep buying those streaming tickets.
Yeah, we want you guys to see. It's just a very different way that we express ourselves than on this podcast.
You're not going to believe I'm such a different man.
I mean,
you're not going to believe the drama I bring. No. He's a drama boy.
Yeah. It's also fun. People that have been on the podcast do the show that are very funny in different ways also. But yeah, come through.
Yeah, it's amazing. Please keep just liking and sharing those Instagram and TikTok videos. We really appreciate that. That helps us grow. That helps us become more out there for other people in the world to find us and discover. So please continue to do that. All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.